You wish I was doing this. Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. I'm gonna do another video on the mini-games, because we got 2 more to do, and I never did the highest level of difficulty on these 2. So, I feel like that's something I should do. Full disclosure here, I already did a recording of the rest of the game. Unfortunately, it turned out bad, which is why you might see some things that indicate I've already done things. Figured I should explain that and get that out of the way. In the meantime, let's Megaton Punch! So this is a game that was on the Super Nintendo version of the game, and you can see there is 2 Marios and 2 Luigis and 2 Birdos. A fate worse than death. Also, it's purely timing. You're supposed to line up the things with the other things and whatnot. Also, let the computer go first, because, obviously, sometimes there's that little cutscene thing there where it shows me destroying the planet. Yeah, you could, if you want, you could do this in, like, 2-player and mess up the other guy, but I don't know if there's actually 2-player in this particular version of the game. Can you do 2-player on this? I asked this question in the previous recording, and I actually don't know if I found out the answer. Either way, oh man, I beat the guy. Let's go to level 2. Level 2, incidentally, is the same thing, except this time, the enemies are stronger! The world is harder to break! I don't know. Something along those lines, I'm sure. I keep making Waddle Dee faint. It's not something I'm trying to do. I guess maybe I have overwhelmed him with my manliness. Yeah, Kirby is the epitome of... I don't know where the rest of that sentence was going, but I made Knuckle Joe cry, so clearly I'm doing something right. Man, look at Luigi cheering me on like some sort of sidekick guy. I wasn't even paying attention to the last one. Like, at all. I just kind of pushed the A button. Are you serious, really? But wait a minute, I had a higher max than you. Why does that count as a lose? That's not even remotely fair. Let's do level 3 now. Because, you know, whatever. It's like, whatever, dude. Like, for serious. I don't know if these guys have, like, a preset, score, I guess? Like, I don't know if they do or not. I never really ever figured that out. It's entirely possible they do. I mean, after all, it's something, all right. Oh, I almost got perfect. I believe the highest score for this is like 201 or something. I don't know why it's 201. I don't know what the extra 1 has to do with anything, but you know, details. Oh man, who's gonna win? It was not me again, man. I thought I was going to do, like, super good, and once again, my max is better than yours, doofus. You think you're so cool, but you're not. Now let's play an even better game, and by better, I mean one that I'm awful at. Samurai Kirby stands in an open field and waits for exclamation points to appear so he can push the A button with a lot of speed. And, that is pretty much this minigame in a nutshell. And you also get to fight pancakes that wear hats. Which, makes all of the sense in the world because it's constantly spinning and the hat never moves. Mr. Chef Guy, if I could eat you, I would, because then I could totally have the cook ability. And instead I have to throw pies at you. Throwing pies is not the equivalent of the cook ability, it should be said. King Doofusface, what are you doing here? Nobody invited you to this birthday party. I got a party cone, and you don't. Meta Knight, what are you doing here, guy? You just look really weird, all samurai-like. Oops, well, I am not fast enough. That's the problem with this game, is that the reaction time for this is really tight, which is why I am, of course, going to normal mode now. Because I totally need to. It is something that I need to do. I need to sit here and watch the pulsating grass. It's like not even waving in the wind. It's just like growing and shrinking over and over again. I quite frankly don't understand. Mr. Pancake, do you understand the physics that are applied to grass? Because I sure as heck don't. I have a hammer, and I just don't care. It's like a little squeaky hammer. And as previously stated, I just don't care. What are you supposed to do with a squeaky hammer other than smack things with it and just make silly noises? It's actually kind of to the point where you almost want to predict when the exclamation point's going to show up. Yeah, because if you press it too early, it's all like, no! Can't do that nonsense. And then you get an X. And you don't want an X, because an X is bad. X's are bad. Very bad. Very super bad! Oh man, I pushed the button like super fast, but instead I got flattened like some sort of pancake, except I wasn't moving really fast. Or I was also not circular. But man, hard mode, I did so good in normal mode that I'm obviously going to do super well in hard mode, clearly. Like, bar none, I am the greatest at reaction time all the time, every single time. I've got a paper fan to prove it! I kind of like the idea of this, in that Kirby always has, like, a different weapon in his sheath, and it's kind of silly, just a little bit. Oh man, I actually beat you. What are you gonna do about that, Mr. Pancake? What are you gonna do about that, Mr. Cook Guy? You gonna cook me something? A tasty meal, maybe? Well, I didn't really want that meal in particular. I mean, it probably has lots of iron or something. I need less iron in my diet. At any rate, let's go to Kirby Card Swipe, level 3. Remember how I was good at this game before? Let's be good at this game again. Marks, what are you doing here? That's like spoilers or something. Or rather, it would be if we didn't already beat this here game. Oh man, look, I got the broom hatter. I have the best broom hat. I put brooms in my hat, because I don't know where else to put my brooms. There's 2 Waddle Dees! How am I supposed to even do this? It's so confusing. Like, I don't even know. Well, it's a good thing it's the Waddle Doo. It's the one that's completely the odd one out. Otherwise, I would have been completely flummoxed and scared. I just don't know. There's like a flying pig enemy guy. He's probably the best guy. Aw, it was actually the flying pig enemy guy, and I was, like, for some reason thinking it'd be like Meta Knight or something, so that's a lot of cards. Just saying. The little skull guy's kind of scary, but, you know, why is it playing that song? I like barely tried for that one. I'm like, oh, Axe Knight? Oh, he's over here. I'm just going to tap him, but okay. Yay! See what happens when reaction time is, like, easy to do and not stupid hard? It's possible to beat, I know, right? Now to shoot a whole bunch of bombs, because I'm good at this game. What are you talking about? So, the premise of this game, in case you forgot, is you gotta shoot a bunch of guys and, like, obviously have the best... What is with these games and being, like, completely about timing? Wow, I shot the very first bomb that appeared. I am literally, without a doubt, the greatest at what I do. What are you talking about, sirs and madams of the world? Yellow Kirby, you gotta stop winning. It's really making me feel sad right about now. The problem with this game is it kind of relies on other people not doing as good, or rather, like, just not, I don't know, paying attention, I guess? I don't know. It's one of those things I can't really explain, and then I run out of ammo at kind of a critical time. It's pretty fantastic how that works. Because you basically only get points if you're the first one to poke a thing, and it doesn't work very well, and I need more ammo, which is why I'm, of course, not getting any more. Oh man, bonkers, I bonked you with the bullet. It wasn't really a bullet, it was like a little dart thing. Hey, I got third! At least I beat that stinky red Kirby guy. But barely, I guess. Green Kirby just barely beat me. And yellow Kirby, man, you must have been cheating or something. Did you fill your bullets with, like, I don't know, auto-homing I can't even think of a joke for here, so I don't know why I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna stop now. I'm gonna play Snack Tracks. Gotta keep an eye on them tracks there. Gotta get that melon. Gotta get that nanas. Gotta get that boulder. No, you don't want to get the boulder. The boulder is like the thing you just don't want. Boulders, why you gotta be in this exact place. Honestly now, nobody likes you boulders. I just punched... Stop punching the food! Gosh, man, you're not supposed to poke the food. You're supposed to poke the worms and the bombs and the not bombs, but the boulder rocks. Yellow's beating me again. Yellow! What are you doing? You silly little guy. Whoa! Everything in the world wants to murder my face. Unsurprisingly, I do not approve. Why do I have so much stuff on my side? There was like a boulder and a bunch of stuff in a row on my side. This is like hardly fair. I know this is hard mode, but geez. The previous recording I did of this was nowhere near this bad. It's great. And then at the end I did pretty good. Not that it matters, I probably didn't accumulate enough points to come back. Oh man, look at me. I'm all sad because I didn't gorge myself on food coming at me via conveyor belt. I am literally the worst guy. Seriously, Yellow Kirby, I think you might have cheated just a little bit. I don't know about that guy. I think that guy might be stacking the deck, so to speak. But now that I've distracted you with all that, I think it's time I distract you with something else. Let's go to the options, because, man, everybody loves the sound settings. You can change it to mono, and to stereo, and then to surround. Those are a lot of things. And here, look, we can look at the beginner show that we never watched. Or I could erase the file and start completely over. That's a great idea, right? Oh, and over here, we got Helper to Hero. I didn't mean to go there. I meant to go to Sound Test. We can listen to music here, like this one. Yeah! And that one. And that one. Oh, it like, stopped. Like, whatever. Sound Test! Listen to all that sound test! Oh, man. Well, and now also you can go and watch like all of the video game videos if you want. Look at that. We can fly Meta Knight. Oh yeah, this is the one where we haven't actually seen this one. So, this is fitting. It was more funny in my original recording when I didn't actually know that this was a video we didn't actually ever see. I think you unlock this by beating Meta Nightmare Ultra, which is kind of weird because it's like... it's kind of dumb. Whatever. I think I'm out of distractions. Which means, next time... the true arena awaits. Can't wait to do round 2, because this was so much fun the first time. I'll see you later. Goodbye.